Welcome to the Get Fit Guys, quick and dirty tips to slim down and shape up. My name is Ben Greenfield. I'm the Get Fit Guy, and in today's episode, you're going to discover little-known ways to increase your immune system strength so that you can avoid missed training days and unpleasant workouts by keeping colds and flus at bay. And now let's jump into your immune system. You frequently wash your hands, you take vitamin C, you eat your fruits and your vegetables, but somehow you find yourself sniffling, coughing, and sneezing more frequently, and it's not even flu season. Well, for hard-charging high achievers, this issue often strikes in the middle of an important work project, a family vacation, a bout of travel, or a crucial block of workouts or training sessions. And think of just a few of the ho-hum standard old-school pieces of advice that you've traditionally been given to kick the cold, and some ancient, some modern, including take oodles of vitamin C and zinc, or get plenty of bed rest, don't exercise or get exposed to cold or you'll weaken your immune system, use antibiotics or a handy Z-Pack to fight off viruses. Well, the problem is most of these strategies simply don't work and may end up weakening the immune system even further. In fact, supplements will help but need to be in a high enough dose and a form that you can actually absorb when you're sick. Exercise will actually facilitate the detox process, and bed rest will keep the lymph fluid stagnant. And antibiotics can wipe out the good bacteria in your gut that supports a healthy environment your body needs to heal. The immune system just isn't as simple as it sounds. But in this episode, you're going to discover the inner workings of human immunity and underground little-known ways to strengthen the immune system and bounce back from injury fast. From echinacea to elderberry to oregano and beyond, it is completely possible to equip the medicine cabinet with every natural compound that exists to create a bulletproof immune system without breaking the bank. So let's first understand the complexities of the immune system. Well, it begins with moving lymph fluid through the body, keeping the respiratory system ready, limiting pathogens passing through the skin, keeping white blood cells elevated, strengthening the spleen, and repairing and maintaining proper gut health. You can fortify these defenses every day with various strategies, but to maximize this effect, you must also limit the amount of invaders you come into contact with. If your body is too busy dealing with physical or emotional stress, then the immune system won't be able to efficiently fight off infections. For example, carcinogens from the environment, food, and hygiene products can compromise the immune system's defense mechanisms and possibly give birth to new pathogens that will later harm the body. And inflammation caused by ingestion of unhealthy fat, stress, and lack of recovery can also weaken the gut, leading to more toxins spilling into our bloodstream. So let's delve into some of the best ways that you can support all the different components of your immune system, from the lymph system to the respiratory system, your skin, the stomach, the intestinal cells, and beyond. Number 1, improve circulation of the lymph system with physical movement. And one of the easiest ways to do this is by shaking your body in an up and down motion for a couple minutes each morning. Whole body shaking, which is an exercise in Qigong, is an excellent way to exercise and detox every cell in the body because the G forces from moving up and down improves lymph flow, moving toxins out of the system and allowing immune-boosting supplements that are consumed to get where they need to go. Number 2, use Thieves Blend, which is a unique and little-known essential oil blend that has been shown to fight off infections and support not just the immune system, but also the digestive system and the respiratory system. You can diffuse it during sleep, you can take it orally, or you can apply it topically. I have an entire article if you go to bengreenfieldfitness.com and search for Thieves on how to use this powerful oil. Echinacea has been shown to relieve upper respiratory systems such as inflammation, whooping cough, and the common cold. And you can check out the fascinating results I'll link to in this episode number 343, over at quickanddirtytips.com, that shows how one single form of echinacea can cut the likelihood of getting a common cold by over half and reduce the duration of the common cold by almost a day and a half. There's a very effective form of zinc that can be used to fight a cold. It's called zinc acetate, and there is an exact zinc protocol that can be used to kick the common cold fast, in as little as a single day rather than a week. There's a guy named Chris Masterjohn who has an entire podcast and blog post about this that you can check out, but the form is zinc acetate versus traditional zinc supplements, which are notoriously ineffective. You can also get fast cold and flu relief with elderberry teas, tinctures, and supplements. The anthocyanins in elderberry have been shown to have potent immunostimulant effects, and one 2016 study showed that elderberry supplementation can vastly reduce the duration and the symptoms of the cold in air travelers. There was another study that showed that the use of elderberry can allow you to shorten the duration of symptoms by an average of 4 days. Now, in addition to elderberry, zinc, echinacea, thieves, and whole body shaking, you should look into colostrum, which acts as a form of passive immunity while providing a substantial dose of antibodies like IgA, IgG, and IgM, all of which can help to fight pathogens in the intestinal tract. The growth factors in colostrum can stimulate your gut to patch up holes created by excess inflammation and damage from toxins. And research shows that colostrum can restore a leaky gut lining to normal levels. Athletes who pop colostrum prior to exercising in hot weather can completely banish the gastric distress that so notoriously accompanies exercising in the heat. Glycine in bone broth can act very similarly to colostrum, and incorporating a super soup of bone broth into the diet can provide a substantial boost to the immune system because it can again seal the openings in the gut lining. Now, there are also potent superfoods like coconut products, garlic, medicinal mushrooms, and chia seeds, which provide antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal compounds that support the immune system. Plant foods rich in fiber can give prebiotics for the immune-supporting probiotic bacteria in the gut to feed from. So eat a diverse diet rich in plants, and consider eating organic vegetables that you haven't even yet washed, because then you get soil-based probiotics that diversify the gut and further support the immune system. In addition to that, adding in fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and natto can give you a rich and diverse source of probiotics. I'm also going to, in the show notes for this episode over at quickanddirtytips.com, episode number 343, include instructions for making your own decoction tea from chopped slippery elm bark, marshmallow root, and licorice root, because the combination of these herbs help to soften and smooth mucous membranes from the throat to the stomach to the small and large intestines and create an environment that allows flushing of the lymph system and allows good bacteria to multiply. They also have adaptogen-like effects that protect the bacteria from stress and environmental irritants. Next is vitamin C. Now, be careful with vitamin C because taking the wrong form of vitamin C in the form of ascorbic acid could be a waste of your time. And better forms of vitamin C that actually work, including new studies that confirm the right type of vitamin C supplementation at 1,000 milligrams per day, shorten the duration and mitigate the severity of colds, while also preventing colds from developing, especially in those with low vitamin C levels. And then finally, there's oregano. Oregano oil's phenols act as steroid-like compounds for your immune system. There's thymol, which is a natural fungicide that works as a shield against toxins, and carvacrol, which has been shown to be extremely effective against various bacterial infections. You're going to learn the best sources for potent herbs such as Oreganum vulgare and Thymus capitatus when you look into throwing these into your diet. Add a few drops of oil made from these compounds to a pot of boiling water and inhale it for sinus relief. Now, the fact is, the modern-day immune system boosting marketplace is flooded with supplements and herbal formulas claiming to cure the common cold overnight or to make the human body bulletproof to illness, but it's quite difficult to sift through the bold marketing and the fake supplements. But you can indeed defy all the odds of getting sick and create an unstoppable immune system with the use of movement strategies that can be employed immediately, stacked with some of the research-proven but little-known supplement, food, and lifestyle strategies that you've just discovered. Something as simple as just standing with your legs spread, bouncing up and down for about 5 minutes each morning, drinking a bit of bone broth, working in some elderberry and echinacea, and doing all the other things that you can discover over at quickanddirtytips.com when you check out the show notes for this episode number 343. Now, if you want to join the conversation about how to protect your immune system and get access to even more immune system boosting tips, then head over to facebook.com/getfitguy, where we always have plenty more immune system boosting tips being dished out and lots of conversation about all things fitness. And until next time, I'm Ben Greenfield, the Get Fit Guy, asking you, what are you waiting for? Go get fit.